All right, we are at Woodrow Wilson High School. We're going to talk to victorious Coach Ray Lee and victorious Spartans tonight, 28-14 over Beckley. Coach, first of all, you celebrated your 29th birthday today. So, that's, I guess, a little icing on the cake here tonight. Just tell me about your team's effort tonight.
We talked about this all week long, just come out and play football. And by coming out and playing football, we weren't going to try and predict anything. And we've been preaching to them on and on all week long. Be obsessed with the process.
Right.
And we've been talking to them every down, every minute, every play, every quarter. Just be obsessed with doing the job the right way. And that was pretty much what we did tonight.
Kind of take the early lead. Kind of looked like you had some really good momentum. Beckley comes back on you, builds a 14-7 lead. Kind of looks like they have the momentum. Talk about that last drive before the half, how crucial that was.
It was, when you talk about clock management, the guys doing a good job calling the plays on offense. Coach Baker and Coach Don Daniels, they're, calling the plays, and we just wanted to make sure we managed the clock like we wanted to. We still had one timeout left, and we felt like we could at least get 2 plays in with the 6 seconds left.
Okay.
And if we didn't, it was going to be a quick timeout and at least get a field goal out of it. So we had, pretty much things in place as to how we wanted to manage those last few seconds.
Kind of a big sequence in that drive too was the big run by Brody. He didn't run a lot, but when he ran, he was effective. That was a huge, big gainer that kept you going.
Yep, and those are things that we've been coaching him on. When I say coach has been coaching him on, if nothing's there, feel like you see a gap, go ahead and take it. It's better than taking a sack. And when he saw the open field, that was a good run he made. I give him all the credit on that one right there.
Always good to have playmakers. You got a couple big ones tonight. Talk about Caden Stone's effort tonight.
Oh, yeah, he did a great job tonight, both on offense and defense. Also, Nate Sutter, on offense and defense. We got a couple guys that's going both ways, our interior guys. I think big guys kind of wear down, but, man, they dedicated themselves to being in good shape and just working hard. And, and you look at them, you think, are they okay?
Right.
And they'll tell you in a minute, Coach, I'm good. And they just keep playing. And that's what we look for.
Tell me a little bit about that first drive of the second half. I mean, Beckley's running almost 7 minutes off the clock, and they're kind of owning it. That long, slow drive you kind of want to start the second half. And then your guy comes up with a huge play, Mr. Settle.
And, and those were things that we were asking for there, as a defensive guy. You just ask, hey, it's okay. It's okay that they're making those kinds of plays, but let's go ahead and make a play that get us off the field, put our offense back out there. And all I did was ask him. I said, it's time for a good play now. And sure enough, that's what we ended up with.
I think maybe over the last few years, maybe your defense is a little maligned sometimes. They pitched a shutout there in the second half. I mean, that was huge for you.
Yeah, and I think if we can make sure that we're playing like how we want to play, and the big thing for us is simplifying things where the guys can play and have fun playing. And I think they really had a good time playing tonight.
When you get the lead like that, it's always good to have big number 22 back there to hand that ball to. And I'll tell you, after he grinds on you for about 4 quarters, it gets a little rough.
Oh, yeah, he gets strong as the game goes. Yeah. And that's one thing that we like, and seeing in him. And it turned out good for us. I think we kind of went to the victory formation a little early there.
Right.
And, that's something we'll talk about also. But we'll clean that up. It didn't hurt us too bad.
A couple of big things tonight. It was good to break the streak. Beckley had 3 in a row on you. But really, you beat a 4A team tonight, and that's really big down the road when we're talking about playoffs.
Well, right now we're looking at who we got next week. And like you're saying, for a playoff and all of that, we want to take this game here that we had tonight, build on it for the next team that we're going to play, and just try to keep using it as some momentum for us. It's a long season.
Greenbrier East head coach and birthday boy, Coach Ray Lee.